Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a showcase of my account to you guys on YouTube. A lot of people on Twitch have seen my account many times daily when I stream, of course, but I've never had the opportunity to show you guys my account on YouTube. So I just want to show you where I am at right now as far as my progression and maybe like what I'm going to be looking forward to, I guess like my next goal, I guess, right? So basically right now I do have a lot of player power, as you can see. We do have a lot of gems, a lot of silver. Yeah, that is accumulated over the course of time with a lot of pack offers too, right? But as far as my progression though, starting with my portraits, I have completed pretty much every part of the game so far. All the Doom Towers completed. I have both platinum portraits. I don't have the ultra platinum avatars, but that's going to be something I am striving towards in the future. So right now I'm rocking the cardio avatar, and you can only get this by being an official raid content creator. So it's a pretty dope avatar, so I like to rock that. And for my great haul, we have a little bit more to go. I think the max is 240, right? If I'm not mistaken. So we're almost done there. I think we have about, on the track that I'm doing right now, less than a year, I guess. It's a lot more we gotta do though, but we're getting there, we're getting there. I do have the mines fully maxed out, of course. That's something you guys want to do for sure. Just over long term, it's going to be worth it, I promise you. And for the Guardian Ring, it just came out recently, and I don't have much dupes that I can really go for as far as like empowerment, or that I find worth going for. But I do have a lot of factions filled out right now as far as the Guardians, and I didn't put, yeah, I guess I didn't have enough here. So I still need more dupes. Can you guys believe it? Like, not too long ago, we were all saying, like every time we got a dupe champion, we were so sad about it, right? But now here we are, where I actually want to pull dupes. How crazy is that, guys? I actually want to pull dupes now, so I can fill the rest of this out. But yeah, I have most of this filled out. Yeah, doors and Shadowkin are the one where I'm struggling the most. Yeah, I got like no duplicates for doors. That's a little bit of struggle. But everything else is looking okay. I mean, this one is a struggle too, actually. I pretty much have like almost every decent legendary in the game. There's like still a few that I'm always chasing after. But as far as my champions though, I do have well over 150 legendaries, I believe. I didn't count it, but we do have a lot. And one thing my account is most well known for, I guess you could say, is the amount of Skull Crowns I have on my account. Skull Crown is my favorite champion in the game, and I will never ever crunch her. Never. I refuse to do it, but I have a lot of Skull Crowns on my account. I believe I counted 29. I have 2 fully maxed out. I have 3 or 2 more I'm working on. I want to make a team of Skull Crowns. That's something I want to do. A 2 more right there, and I have like a ton in here. Yeah, a decent amount there. And I think I have some more somewhere else. Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah, we have about 29 the last time I counted. But that is the state of my champions. And as far as Tavern goes, yeah, we have a lot of brews. Like, I rarely use this, to be honest. I kind of just rack it up over time. As far as books, yeah, we don't have too much here. I don't really buy books anymore. I kind of just try to earn them from, I guess like the tournaments and whatnot. So this is either Clan Boss or tournaments, basically. I am a tier 2 content creator, so I am not able to receive legendary books. You have to be a tier 3 content creator for that one. And as far as Ascension Potions, yeah, this is... I have a lot of Void Potions, guys. I did not farm any of this, okay? I did not farm any of it. I won't tell you how I got it. You could take a good guess, but... I did not farm any of this. Maybe some of it, but yeah, you get the point. That's the state of my Ascension Potions. And what else? We have a decent amount of chickens too. Yeah. And onto my missions, I'm really close to getting Ramontu actually. Like, the rest of this is cakewalk. I have no issues getting past the rest of this. The only hurdle I had was the, I think it was like 40 or 50... rank 5 glyphs or higher, right? Something like that, where you gotta get max stats. Yeah, that, I forgot what it was. Yeah, but it was really, really bad. That was the one I struggled with the most, and I think the rest of this is pretty easy. Yeah, I have no problems doing the rest of this. So Ramontu is going to be mine very soon. I'm just waiting for these to open up, and that's pretty much it. It's just a waiting game at this point. Oh yeah, for the sparring pit, I do have everything maxed out. Honestly, I wasn't never a fan of maxing out the sparring pit. For the longest time, I never touched sparring pit as far as like leveling it. I had one sparring pit, basically the one you start with, and that was it. If I have this maxed out, then that's gonna force me to come in here every single time and click all this, and it just becomes tedious over time. That's how I looked at it. But I mean, if I'm being honest, it is definitely worth it in the long term. You won't recoup your, I guess, your resources back as fast as your gem mines, but over a long period of time, it's definitely worth it. So yeah, I don't really regret it. But just like as far as like it being tedious, that's the only thing I had an issue with. And Doom Tower, yeah, I pretty much complete Doom Tower every single season. I have no issues with that at all. And Faction Wars I have completed. I do have my Lydia, and what else? Clan Boss. So for Clan Boss, I'm able to one key Ultra Nightmare no matter what affinity, Nightmare and Brutal of course. So I'm running the Salad Eater composition. So I'm running Dracomorph, Mashaled, 2 Man-Eaters, and a Seeker. So this is not a full auto team unfortunately, and I have to do like a manual setup for the first 37 seconds. So it's not a big deal because I just set up for 37 seconds and then I just leave it be and I just come back later. So it's not a big deal. But I have to do that setup for the Nightmare run and the Ultra Nightmare run. But as far as Brutal, all I do for this is just hit auto because it's not that much damage I need to do to this anyway, so. And as far as Arena goes, I am a consistent plat finisher on reset day, so I usually always do go for Platinum. My best rank that I've ever done, that I finished at, was rank 37. I did a rank 40 and then a rank 37 back to back on the reset. So those are my the 37 is my personal best. And for Tag Arena, I pretty much leave like a one-man defense for the first like 4 or 5 days of the week after the reset. So I can just have easy targets like this. Like this is what you run into when you're like a really low level, like when you're at like 0 or whatever. So you'll just keep seeing this over and over, and then you'll get to a point where you're at about like 800, and that's when you actually have to try a little bit harder as far as like the team composition you fight against, because yeah, you don't see this as much anymore. But I pretty much just try to get to that 900 or 1000 mark, and I'm able to keep my rank, so that's not an issue ever. So gold 4, that is not a problem. I did notice we have some empowerments here, so I don't have anything empowered at the moment. I can't afford to do it. I could empower my Solus by adding 2 or 3 of them, maybe 2. Yeah, I think I have 3 total Soluses, but I just don't have I don't have any more extra dupe copies, so that's not gonna be able to fill in my the what's it called, the Guardian, right, the Faction Guardian. So I'm not able to take advantage of that at the moment. Yeah, as you can see here. So maybe I could like put in one of these to him, but then what if I pull another Solus, right? I mean, if I pull 2 more Soluses, I'm definitely gonna empower him no matter what, because I mean I need that to compete. So there's that. And as far as dungeon goes, I use a lot of speed compositions for every run. For Fire Knight 25, my best time is 56 seconds, and I pretty much use the wrong composition. So I recently just acquired a Blood Shield accessory for my Allure, so I think this team will be a lot more consistent now, because when you're running this kind of setup, there's always a 3% chance that the debuff will not land. So ideally I would like to have Ghostborn here, but I don't have a Ghostborn, so I have to use Lydia. And yeah, so that's how I'm just going by the ways, and if she doesn't land one of her abilities, I'm kind of in trouble. But now we have an extra buff on the Allure, so I think we're good there. I think we're good there. So let's actually take one run here, just so I can see. Hopefully it doesn't fail. Okay, so I'm actually curious though, if we don't land the defense down or the weaken, I'm actually curious if it's enough with the extra buff there. Okay, we landed everything there, so it's like a consistent like 1 minute 5 seconds flat, this team. But yeah, everybody knows on Twitch, in the community, that Ghostborn is my most wanted legendary. For the longest time he was, because I was so sick of seeing 88% success rates for this team right here. But like I just refuse to go back to anything that's less than a minute, or more than a minute rather. And yeah, so this is pretty much the team I'm rolling with. Okay, so we got 1 minute and 2 seconds there, pretty solid. And for the other compositions that I'm running for different dungeons, For Dragon 25, the best I've done is 42 seconds. I do have a video on this if you guys want to check it out. I don't remember what I think I used this composition to get this time. I'm pretty sure. But I'm running Battle Khazar, I'm running the Helmet, the Seer, Dracomorph, and Prince Kymar. So ideally, I would like everybody to just die here by the time they get to the boss, or on the boss fight when, like ideally I would like everybody to die there, and it's just Dracomorph heads up against the dragon. So it goes like back and forth really, really fast. And for Ice Golem, I am running 2 Battle Khazars. My best time here is 56 seconds. And pretty much, this just gets me through the first 2 waves, and as soon as I get to the Ice Golem, these 3 pretty much die immediately, and it's just 2 Battle Khazars against the boss. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm running here. And for Spiders, so this is like my favorite team that I always run. And basically, this is a team that I really, really enjoy, because my Sissia and my Crypt King Grawl are practically naked on this team. So it's like kind of a flex, right? Low-key flex. And I'm running the Prince Kymar, I'm running the Tyrant, I'm running the Crypt King Grawl. He got a buff, by the way, he's really, really good now. Sissia and a Cold Art. So this is a 13-second run at best, but right now it's like a 14 to 15 seconds. I can't really showcase this team at the moment because my Kymar is wearing a bunch of gear, and if I pretty much strip him, then this team is the way it's set up to be. But I also have a video on this if you guys want to check it out, so make sure to check out the card that I dropped right here. And as far as everything else goes, oh, Mino. So Minotaur, I pretty much run my Yannicka as a solo, currently farming up 4 other champions. And basically, they're just, everybody else can die, it's fine, and she can solo the entire stage herself, like no issues. Yeah. So I guess I'll do 1 run here so you can see what I mean. So my next goal in this game, I pretty much completed everything in the game so far. I'm a big fan of avatars, portraits, card backs when it comes to like Hearthstone or any like cosmetics. I'm kind of a big fan of that. So I do want to go for those ultra platinum avatars one day, but right now the biggest wall for me is going to be facing up against all these other people in platinum that have empowered champions, which is really hard for me to compete with right now because I don't really have a luxury of doing that. Like my account is really interesting. I have like pretty much every legendary. Like back then, it was a huge luxury that I didn't have that many dupes. I mean, I do have a lot of dupes, but I have a lot of like variety of everything. And now I kind of wish I had more dupe copies of certain champions so I can empower per se like a Duchess or something, right? But yeah. So that pretty much covers everything that I've done so far. I am on day, I don't even know what day I'm on anymore. But once I get the Cleo, I'll be able to, yeah, once I get that, I'll have this done. I do have my Gauntlock done, I have Vlad done, and I have that ready to go whenever there's like a CVC or something. Oh yeah, speaking of CVC, we pretty much smashed our last opponents. Like, I don't think we really tried, if I'm being honest, because I had to refrain myself from pushing more points because I don't want to get too ahead as far as this point total goes, because then we're facing up against a really strong team, right? So I try to keep this as low as possible. Yeah, but yeah, we did pretty well. So I guess like the only other thing I didn't go over is going to be a forge. I have a lot of forge accessories here I can make. I'm just saving them up. I don't really need to make these right now, so I'm kind of just saving them up for later. I have a lot of perceptions I can make. I have a lot of guardian I can make. Yeah. So that pretty much covers my account showcase. I just thought it'd be cool to do because a lot of people on YouTube haven't seen my account in depth before, like the people that watch me on Twitch. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys enjoy this current dupe system? The new changes added to the game with the Guardian Ring and whatnot? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you all in the next video.